Needed. ang video para po sa thesis defense ni Dr. Bandalaria and Dr. Buot. Okay. Good morning, everyone. In behalf of the conveners, I would like to thank you for coming here to participate in this activity. And this activity is part of the search process for the deanship of Faculty of Information and Communication Studies and the Faculty of Management and Development Studies. Okay, so we all know that the term of the deans of these two faculties will be ending this March 31. Okay, but before we start with our program today, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our officials. We have Chancellor Grace Javier Alfonso. Okay. We have Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Melinda Lumanta. We have Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Dr. Jean Saludadis. We have Dean of the Faculty of Education, Dr. Patricia Arinto. Then we have the two deans who will be presenting their reports today from the Faculty of Information and Communication Studies. We have Dean Melinda Bandalaria. Then we have Dean Inocencio Buot Jr. from the Faculty of Management and Development Studies. And we have Director. Okay, we have the Director of Information Office and Multimedia Center, Dr. Primo Garcia. Okay. And we have, the Director of the ICTDO, Assistant Professor Al Librero. Okay. Then I would like to introduce also the conveners for this search. We have Assistant Professor Roel Cantada from the Faculty of Education. Then we have Mr. Michael Lagaya and Ms. Yaisel Yambao. And of course, yours truly. Okay. So today, this is the second step of the search. Okay, last February 3, we sent out the Office of the Chancellor, sent out the call for nomination for the deans, okay, of the two faculties. And today is the presentation of the incumbent deans of their achievement, okay, the state of the nation, the state of the, yes. Okay, so they would be presenting to us their end of term report, okay, as part of this search process. And the mechanics for the presentation, we would be doing this alphabetically. So from the dean, okay, of the Faculty of Information Communication Studies, then it would be followed by Dean June from the Faculty of Management and Development Studies. Then the open forum would be done after the presentations. Okay? So without much ado, I would like to call on Dean Melinda Bandalaria for her presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Bagarinaw. Ayusin ko lang po yung aking presentation. Yan, anong dapat kong gawin? Dapat kong gawin. So, habang hinihintay natin ang aking mga slides ay lumabas sa screen, magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Good morning, everyone. And it is an honor and a privilege that I was given this opportunity to present to you the state of the faculty of FICS. From 2010 to 2016. That is 6 years of my term as Dean of FICS. So My term as dean started April 1, 2010, and it yeah okay. Ang gulo niya. Nakita yung bituka ng aking napaka-organize niya. Siyempre iba yung pagka nakaganon, mas magulo siya. Mas magulo siya pag hindi nakaganon, pag nakita niyo. Anyway, so as I was saying, my term as dean should end, or my appointment, according to my appointment paper, it would end March 30. But because of the turn of events, I will be reporting up to February 2016 only. I am hoping that an officer in charge will be appointed starting March 1. Okay. So my end of term report was divided into three categories: instruction, research dissemination, publication, and service to the community, and other things which I am very proud to share with you, my colleagues, as Dean of FICS. For instruction, during the last 6 years, we did program reviews which resulted in curricular revisions. First is the BAMS. The program review for BAMS is a regular thing. But what resulted to curricular revision is the change in admission requirements. Actually, this is one of the things that I will be leaving for the next dean, the continuing review of the program to take into consideration the change in the GE and some of the courses that we want to include in the program. We already have some results of this reviews that we did in the past, and we will be passing on the documents to the next dean. For the DCS, the Diploma in Computer Science, we changed the course codes of our courses from letter to number. Hence, we can now, these courses can now be used as electives. And even for our MIS courses or MIS students, these courses can now be taken by our students admitted to the MIS program. The revision also resulted in the abolition of one course, the institution of a new course, to replace the abolished course to make the program more relevant to our target learners. For the MDC program of the Master of Development Communication, it is now a thesis program. We abolished the electives provision of the program, and we add some major courses to strengthen the grounding of our students in the field of development communication. As a result of the revision, we also instituted a new course. That's the DevCom 203. There are other program reviews as a regular thing that we do at the FICS, which also resulted in rationalizing the tracking of the courses. So like, for instance, for BAMS and also for DCOM. For the other courses, they remained to follow the tracking as approved in our university council. Still under instruction, we develop additional courses to be offered under the special topics of BAMS. We have the mobile videography, the digital imaging, and the web accessibility. We are hoping that these courses can also be translated or instituted into degree credit courses, because we have developed the modules and they are now ready for offering as regular courses. We also observe a significant and consistent increase in the number, not only of the DCS programs, but when I came in as dean, we observed a low enrollment in the Diploma in Computer Science program. And in fact, there was even a point when we were considering to translate the diploma program into another bachelor's degree. But due to the combined efforts of the faculty members of FICS, we were able to consistently now increase the enrollment of this program. I am proud to say that although we have although FICS has a very few degree programs, our programs consistently contributed to the high enrollment at UPOU. We didn't experience enrollment below 10, probably only for the DCOM program, because we designed such courses to be only in limited enrollment, like 8, because that's how the course design was. But usually, our courses have a high enrollment. Yes, I have mentioned this already in terms of enrollment, but also in terms of the graduates produced every year. Also, we started offering the Doctor of Communication program in 2010, and after 5 years, we graduated the first batch of our graduates in this program. We also instituted or put in place the orientation program for our DCOM students to anchor new students to doing a doctoral program in the ODEL mode of instructional delivery. When we started doing this, we tried a combination of strategies so that we can encourage all our new students and even continuing students to join this activity, because it is not just for new students, but also for continuing students to really feel that they are part of the doctoral community of the UP Open University. So based on the initial feedback that we got from our DCOM students, they really look forward to this activity. But then again, we have to make some improvements on how this should be done, so that even those who are not here, not based in the Philippines, can also join us, I mean, through the modern ICTs that we are employing in our processes. We have also allocated funds for the revision of our course materials for all the programs. So since 2013, when we were given funding under API, all courses, BAMS, MIS, MDC, and even DCOM, they all have funding for revision. What we have ongoing now are the courses under the MIS program, one for MDC and one for BAMS. Other courses, we're just waiting for proposals from the PCs and course writers. The thrust of the revision, aside from updating the content, is to use OERs and make the course materials, the one that we will produce through these revisions, as OERs also. This will be our contribution to the building of materials classified as OERs. I would like to show our enrollment and graduation data from we have here enrollment from 2010, graduation from 2011. But I have noted here that our enrollment data in 2015 does not include yet kasi wala pa tayong third trimester 2015-2016. And as I have mentioned earlier, we have a consistent increase in the number of our students and even in the number of our graduates. Siguro nagkaroon lang ng konting, hindi ko maipaliwanag because I haven't really looked into the numbers deeply. From 2013 to 2014, although we can say that it can be insignificant or not significant with a difference of only 6 graduates. In terms of learner support system, we were able to fully develop our FICS microsite for the purpose of information dissemination, providing information to our students. Course descriptions were there. For some courses, we even included the course outlines for immediate reference by our students. We have a research compilation. The abstract of our students' thesis and SP are also published there. The personnel, we always try to update our information there, and even the projects that the FICS has been doing, also for information of our different audiences. We launch our social media, Facebook and Twitter. I noticed that even non-FICS students are following us in Twitter. That's why and even in Facebook, that's why we got inquiries like, because we usually post our graduates. I mean, after approval of the University Council, so ipopost namin yon. Tapos sabihin nila, ma'am, ano kaya po yung ibang faculty? Kailan po kaya sila magpo-post ng kanilang mga graduates? So that tells me, or that was telling me na, okay, kahit pala hindi FICS students are also following us on Twitter and on our Facebook account. And I also noticed, based on the feedback from our students, that they really appreciate the publication of the abstract of their work, like their special problem. But we, of course, we take extra, we are also very careful about this, that we ask their permission before we upload anything. Like, for instance, even if we have the soft copy of their work, we still email them and inform them that, hey, we're gonna include your abstract of your work in the compilation that we have in our FICS microsite. We need your permission. So something like that. Um, Early 2010, also as part of our support to our DCOM students, we also did, actually mas nauna pang na-develop yung Doctor of Communication Program microsite kaysa doon sa FICS microsite. So there's now a need to really integrate all these initiatives. And then under the funding of API, we develop our program handbooks, and some of the things that we did are already uploaded in the FICS microsite. Also under API funding, we developed a draft which we are wanting to share with the rest of the faculty offices, the style guide for thesis and the special problem manuscripts. For scholarly works, paper presentations from 2010 to 2016, we have 75 papers presented in 55 conferences. 15, yung UPOU, UP Research Grants, na may official approval under the faculty reps research grant of UPOU. But we conducted many other research activities where funding came from other sources, like API. From 2013, we're getting funds to do research on technology, etc. And in many cases, we also got funding for research from that budget. We were able, the whole FICS was able to produce 32 publications, book chapters. These are book chapters, journal articles, with 8 of which were conferred or given recognition with the International Publication Award. In addition, attendance to training and conferences, we were able to have a total of 42. For community service extension work, these are the things that we are doing at the FICS. We have the teacher development program through Odell. We started this since I was a registrar, and which I carried as dean of FICS. This is really directed for the training of the teachers, high school, elementary teachers in Quezon, training program, and enrollment in our diploma and master's program with a scholarship grant. I think we were able to get more than 100 scholars, and nalimutan ko na yung data on the graduate, but we were able to touch many teachers. I mean, not just the graduates. Even if they were not able to complete the program at UPOU, we're now doing an impact study to really put some data on our assumptions that we were able to somehow improve the way they are teaching, etc. So the data are being gathered now. We also have our InfoTeach outreach program. This project is with PLDT, Intel, TESDA, and DepEd, and the local government units. We started this in 2012, and it's still, the phase 3 is still ongoing. Since 2012, we were able to touch 60 areas, about 1,200 schools, 2,795 teachers, 3,049 students. For the current phase, which is still ongoing, we are expecting, this is a very conservative estimate, because the phase 3 of the project is covering 36 areas under 18 DepEd divisions. So at 10 schools per area, I mean, very conservative itong 2,250 students and with 30 students and 30 teachers per area. So very conservative to. And I would like to believe that the numbers that we are getting from this project also help in our PBB. Kasi, yes. Of course, we have this initiative on MOOCs for the BPO industry. We started this project in 2013, and it will end in September 2016. We were able to produce as MOOCs the 5 3-unit courses. So we have completed producing the materials. It's just a matter of offering the complete lineup of all these 5 courses. We were also able to develop 8 MOOCs from our project with UNICEF Philippines. We started this June 2010, and the current phase will end in May 2016. So this is on child rights protection and promotion. We are now starting a project with PICARD. It's a KM4 development. This is a very new project. Still working on the details of it. We're hoping to have it, the MOA officially signed this February 29, but the program has officially started as agreed upon by the members of the project team. Sabi namin, kailangan na nating simulan to kasi last year pa tayong hinahabol ng PICARD. And just like what Chancey Gigi said, this is also our opportunity to really develop the framework of KM for the that we really want to do. So of course we have our KM gurus with us, Ma'am Mandy and Dr. Sandy in this project. We're also finally we were able to push through with our project with the TRADOC. We started this last 2015, late 2015, and still ongoing. The Philippine Community Center project is another thing. During the last 6 years, we were able to actively participate in the digital literacy campaign for women and the IPNI, also for the grassroots women. So this was the trust of FICS involvement in this project. It's really the digital literacy campaign for the grassroots women through the Philippine Digital Literacy for Women campaign and the IPNI program. For business analytics, this is already something like approved in principle. We're just waiting for the papers to be finalized. This would involve the development of 9 courses, 9 3-unit courses on business analytics. The project is worth 6 million only for the development, and this is something that we're working out with CHED. Yung mga natapos ng project, of course, we have our MOOCs with SMART, teaching and learning strategies, which we did with FED as the lead unit from 2012 to 2014. We also took over the project on the mass media and communication campaign for tuberculosis. That's from 2013 to April 2014. We were able to conduct one big training program for the Community East Center also. This is one model of training that blended training that we did, and we are doing for so many projects that FICS has been implementing. Something like, okay, so we will do the training of the master trainers here in Los Baños, and then we will video all the materials of the training here, the face-to-face training, and all the materials that we were able, the video materials that we were able to produce, yun naman yung gagamitin ng mga trainers natin when they roll out the training sa mga schools, sa mga local government units. So naging blended yung ano. And then the support will be through the social media. So the blending of technology, the blending of approach, the blending of the materials that we're using for the training is, I think, one model of doing extension program or service to the community that we can contribute through these projects. These are some of the documentations, the pictures that I was able to get published from at the UPOU website. Then when I was doing this report, I realized na yung mga kasama ko sa project, we're not doing much documentation in our project. So it took what we published at the UPOU website for us to really put some documentations in the activities that we're doing and really organize them into a more comprehensive report. So ito yung mga ginawa natin. Ito pa, this I think again, I would like to believe that this is also one good contribution that I can say from FICS during the last 6 years. I would like to share that it was not a smooth sailing when we were doing this project. I mean, even among the FICS people, there were disagreements among us why we were doing this, etc. It seems that we're parang masyado naman tayong parang ano ba yung term na ginamit na gano'n na but just like good soldiers, they did. Ay, parang iyak na ako. parang sumunod sila because sabi ko, this is something that we can contribute um, not only in the field of using technology for education, but also for MOOCs. Ganon. So, we were able to do something from aral to model and then to what we have now. Ganon. Um, Other pictures, this is for the UNICEF. We also were able to improve on our information dissemination. Through the help of Information Office, we were able to promote our program through ANC Batoana, ANC, ano? Oo. And then through a formal or official media launch. Okay, some more pictures. But of course, because of these activities, because of the research, because of the things that we're doing at FICS, hindi naman po, these things didn't go unnoticed because we were able to get some recognition for our faculty, staff. During the last 3 years, 3 Young Innovators Award for our young faculty at FICS. Hindi ko alam kung ito nga yung picture ni Ria nung tanggapin niya yung award. Wala akong makita ang picture. So, I know ito yung picture ni King nung tanggapin niya yung award. Ito yung picture ni Ray nung tanggapin niya yung award. Pero hindi ko alam kung ito yung picture ni Ria nung tanggapin niya yung award. Sabi ko, hindi, inano ko lang yung damit. Sabi ko, ito yung suot ni Ria nung conference. Baka ito yung picture niya nung tanggapin niya yung award. Diba? So these are for recognition by AAOU. Even our student, of course, Excellent Paper Award, even for our administrative staff. Ems was still an AU at the time that she received this award. Siguro pwede kong sabihin na at FICS, we were able to really cultivate the culture of research and research dissemination. Ang hindi na lang po nagpipresent ng paper sa amin ay si Mang Art at saka yung 2 NGW namin. So, malapit na daw silang mag-present ng paper. So, of course, let me have the honor of announcing also the award for Assistant Professor Figueroa. Of course, Dr. Flor has contributed so much in terms of the IPAs that he got. Ito sir yung rason kung bakit pilit kong kinukulit yung number of IPAs mo during the last 6 years. Of course, Diego with his fellowship. During the term, I was also recognized as outstanding, one of the outstanding alumni of UPLB. And this award of Bobby, ibibigay pa ito, nasan si Bobby, in this March? This March ba? April in Hong Kong. Okay. So, ang ano ko dito is hindi yung mga pinaghirapan natin, of course we were able to contribute something to the building of knowledge, pero hindi rin naman siya na-recognize din naman siya hindi ng university, hindi pamilya ang nag-recognize, kung hindi outside body ang nagre-recognize sa atin, and for which I am very proud of. I mean, lahat ng pinaghirapan natin, lahat ng mga brainstorming natin, etc., yung pangungulit ko sa inyo kahit 2:30 ng umaga or 1:00 ng umaga, I can say that they paid off. So this, of course, hindi naman ko kayang gawing mag-isa to. Now we have 3 professors with the transfer of Ma'am Mendy to FICS. We have 6 assistant professors, 2 are pursuing PhD, 2 are already tenured. I am hoping to get another one tenured before the end of my term. Of course, I also would like, parang awarding na to, ano? I would like to say thank you also to our semi-full-time faculty members kasi kahit sila ay hindi talaga taga-FICS, they really helped a lot, not only in teaching, advising our students, in doing research, in many of the activities, advising us on how we will be doing things. Of course, Chansey, Ma'am Mendy, before she transferred to FICS, Dr. Saludades, BC Saludades, na parang at times nalilimutan ko na hindi pala sila full-time sa FICS kung bigyan ko sila ng assignment. But again, just like good soldiers, nawala yung chancellor ko si Ma'am, vice chancellor ko sila. They did what they had to do. We're also hoping to hire 1 assistant professor. Of course, we have active affiliate faculty members from UPLB, UP Diliman, Two of our program chairs are active affiliates for MIS and MDC. With a very small number of faculty members at FICS, paano kaya kami mag-survive doing all these things? We relied so much on our lecturers. And we also would like to believe that they also enrich our courses, our course offerings, because of the experience that they are bringing into our courses. Now we have two reps. And then we're hoping also that there will be one admin staff for immediate hiring. Parang nasa proseso na rin naman yon. And out of the 51 NGWs, dalawa po yung nasa FICS. Yan naman. Actually, totoo po. May gusto po akong sabihin. Ito na po yung aking feed sa susunod na din na may gusto tayong sabihin dito. Na despite the very small number, we were able to accomplish so much. Baka naman, at saka may mga kailangan, maraming kailangan mag-PhD sa FICS. Yes. Pag magbabalik ka na yung dalawang nagpo-pursue ng PhD next year, so we're hoping na makasunod na yung iba. So, but more than the outputs, more than the numbers, are the outcomes of the activities, of the recognitions. Ito po yung aking iiwanan sa FICS. The trust of the partners who share our vision and advocacies. Hindi pa po natatapos yung mga projects natin with them. They are already talking of the next phase of the programs. And we hope that we can continue doing this. Cutting edge initiatives that we have started. We can continue doing this. We have funding for this. We can continue doing our research on how technology can really help in our teaching and learning environment. It can be our continuing contributions to ODEL. And of course, I would like to believe that I will be leaving the inspired, motivated, and confident manpower complement of FICS. Maraming salamat po. Thank you. May tanong ba? Mamaya na lang. Ay, ayaw niya. Ayaw niya.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dean Mel. Can we have Dr. June? Di ba, okay na. Parang na ano siya, palitan na. Yung ano sa gitna.
Okay ba? Okay na? Ayan. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Bagarino, and good morning, everyone. I'll have to deliver my end of term report to everyone this morning, especially to the Faculty of Management and Development Studies. So here, this is I title this as Open and Distance E-Learning at the Faculty of Management and Development Studies, UP Open University, from 2010 to 2016. In our FMDS internal academic assessment and development systems, we wrote that FMDS aims to be a globally competitive faculty concretizing the principles and philosophy of open and distance e-learning in delivering quality education to the marginalized in the areas of management sciences, health sciences, and development studies, both formal and continuing education programs. So in terms of instruction, in 2011, we instituted 4 degree programs, the Diploma in Master of Land Valuation Management. We have the Diploma in and Master of International Health. And then we also have instituted another 2 programs in 2014, the Graduate Certificate in Asian Studies and the Master of Asian Studies, which actually the framework of these programs were collaboratively designed by the OU5 of the Asian Open Universities. So we have our first graduate last July, actually. And we also have instituted new specializations. In 2010, we have the voluntary sectors management of the MPM program. We have the geriatric nursing of the MAN program in 2015. We also tried to offer approved degree programs in the past, which would answer to present needs, like Diploma in Women and Development in 2015, and the Diploma in Land Use Planning in 2016 to address massive environmental degradation in our country and even in the region. And then we have course and program revisions. We have the diploma and master in environment and natural resources management, resulting to massive revision in 2010. We also have the diploma and master of social work. We had revised the program, and it was in 2010. In the MAN nursing administration track that was revised in 2015. Our post-baccalaureate course offerings from 2010 to 2016, we have here. There is an increasing trend of enrollment, and here 2015 and 2016, we have about 91 courses, 91 courses we offered this semester. The student population is quite increasing as well, with a slight decrease in 2015. And of course, the 2016 here as representing only the first semester of offering. The second batch would be this coming July. This represents the second semester, and the first semester there will be more intake. So we are hopeful that it would reach or it would break the 2014 record as well. Our post-baccalaureate program graduates from 2010 to 2015, we have an increasing trend as well. So we have 130 last July 2015 graduation. In terms of research, we have established research fora. We have organized and co-organized symposia, the International Symposium on Asian Studies, or the ISAS. We have the Wood Culture Forum, the International Forum on Sustainability Studies, the ASEAN Lecture Series, the conferences we co-organize, the Forum on Assessment with the STOU in Thailand, the PSSN Annual Conference in 2011, and the Human Ecology International Conference with the College of Human Ecology in UPLB. And then we have also some of our research projects here. The higher education policies in the ASEAN, new labor migration in the ASEAN, maximizing open education in the ASEAN, and then we have the Urbanist School Health Kit, documenting major disasters in the Philippines, data mining, open educational resources, land valuation, administration project, and many others. We have conducted several fora here at our campus. So we have the Let's Talk It Over. This was actually established by former Dean Melinda Lumanta, and we revived it in I think it's latter part of 2010, but it became very active in 2011 until now. So we have here, the pattern is not that regular, but this will tell us, the graph would tell us that we have uh, we have fora all over the year. We also have local paper and poster presentation. Here, we only have about 8. It seems that we have very low participation in local conferences, um, which I think one thing that we have to strengthen. We have to be present as well in many local conferences. We have local and international trainings attended. We have an increasing trend here from 2010 to 2016. And we have research dissemination grants and publications from 2010 to 2016. Of course, we always have high number of RDGs, but it seems the red one, the red line here, this is the translation into publications in journals and chapters in books. It seems that there is still a need to strengthen our our publication to contribute to the pursuit of the university as a research university. But we have at least about 15 in 2014. If we can only maintain 15, that would be very great already for the faculty. We also maintained a journal, the Journal of Management and Development Studies. We are having the 4th volume coming soon. And the awards of the faculty and the staff. Actually, this morning when Chancellor arrived, she just announced to us that Sheila Bonito got the Burnt Road Award for research in Bali, in Indonesia. So the price here is, we will have the details later, but the price here is $2,500 US. So we'll have other awards of the faculty and the staff. We have here several international publication awards. We have professorial chairs, faculty grants, research grants, Gawad Chancellor for Outstanding Faculty, that was Dr. Saludades. We have the Gawad Chancellor for Outstanding Reps, that was Mr. Larry Cruz, and the postdoctoral fellowships of Dr. Bonito, which climaxed in the award that she got in Bali, I think, Bali conference together with our BPAA. The AOU Faculty Fellowship of Dr. Saludades and the AOU Silver Medal Award by Professor Juvie Hervasio. For public service, we have continuing education courses, an increasing number of courses we have. In 2010, we only had 3, but now we have 11. So I think we are answering the needs of the marginalized sectors through offering of these short courses, which they can more or less afford the time element needed, as well as the monetary, the financial resources that would be needed for these courses. So they're happy with this, actually. And the student population is also increasing with about 60 to 70% completion rate. So we have here from 2010, we only have 139. We have 372 in 2015, last December. And we have about 11 programs under the continuing education program. So these are the course offerings. The top notcher here, actually, the blue one is the SAFE. This is simplified accounting. We have continuous stable growth of our PED and NEP enrollment. And we have stable growth as well of our organic agriculture enrollment. And I was just reminded by the meeting that we have in Taiwan. where several Filipino workers in factories, they were expressing their needs, their desire to capacitate themselves and to enroll in degree programs, bachelor, masters, and PhD for those who are occupying top levels in Taiwan. But many of them are occupying the low level um, positions, and they need to be capacitated because they will work only in Taiwan for about 12 years and they have to return to the Philippines. And one of the persons that we were able to discuss with, he told us that they need to be capacitated so that when they get back to the Philippines, they would have a livelihood as well. So entrepreneurial management would be a very good for them. And I think our PED, this is shown in our PED and our NEP and our SAFE enrollment here, that many of the Filipinos are very successful entrepreneurs. In fact, during our IAD's workshop in Diliman with Dean Mel and Dean Pat and Ma'am Mendy, they were telling us about the entrepreneurial course that was offered in one of the universities in Manila, and they said that it does not really show that they are producing entrepreneurs because many of their graduates are going abroad. But many of our graduates are doing entrepreneurial projects here, because I think it is also with the delivery of the course, because they are made to submit their business plan, and in which they are working at the same time during the course of the study in 4 months. We have other public service courses and activities here. The solid waste management with the DENR and the LGUs. This has been running for about 3 years already, and we have been helping a lot of LGUs um, having their concretizing their solid waste management plan, which is one of the worst environmental problems in the country. We have land valuation and management continuing education course, which was offered only once in 2010. We have development and delivery of online courses for PNP that was in 2010 with Tech Advantage Corporation. The Ifugao Meister Training Program on its third year this year with the JICA, Kanazawa University, the Ifugao State University, the Ifugao Provincial Government, and the UP Open University. We have two sets of graduates already for the course, and on the third year, the program leader is now very interested in having online courses as well. So Bobby and Joanne, Maripres and Connie were attending the international forum I think that was last week. Yeah, because they want to learn as well from us about our MOOCs, about our online programs. And then we have the environmental advocacy with the Earth Ambassadors, because we see the need that there is still um, the lack of advocacy and literacy program. And we hope that with our UPO Earth Ambassador, we would be capacitating communities, and they would be able to build or to establish um, an environment that is a livable one for everyone. And then we have assisting and recognizing the wood carvers. In here, in most of the times this is in collaboration with the International Wood Culture Society and the NCCA. And we are very helpful that the leadership of the university, particularly Ma'am Chancellor, is very supportive of this activity, because the very rationale for this is to elevate the standards of our local artists, the artisans. We want to professionalize and elevate the standards of their profession. So I hope this would be going on as well, even beyond 2016. We have the Wood Carvers Art Workshop that was funded by the NCCA, and we have Organic Agriculture Fair and many more. And I think this is one way we can reach out communities around our vicinity. Other programs, we have we have the MOOCs offered at FMDS, about 5 of them. We have the general course on interlocal cooperation, the legal ingredients of interlocal cooperation, institutional ingredients of interlocal cooperation, the financial ingredients of interlocal cooperation, and the arts in the ASEAN. We also are offering an OC. This is the Satoyama Online, a contribution of the international partnership for the Satoyama initiatives that we have with Japan. And of course, to carry out all of this, we have linkages. Since 2010, we have an increasing number of linkages, both local and international, so that we would be able to further the advocacies of the faculty, the projects and the researches of the faculty. In terms of administration, we organized functional and empowered programs, organized functional and empowered standing committees like instruction, research, extension, social mobilization, and many more. We have established and organized a functional office of the faculty secretary. This was started by PDA in the very beginning, but later this was replaced by the one that was really approved by the Board of Regents. We have one faculty secretary, we have one student record evaluator, an NGW, and we have one RA to cater to the needs of faculty and course offerings. So this is also an NGW. We have organized a strong continuing education program headed by a program coordinator. And we have an RA as well, and 12 course coordinators for the 12 programs that we are offering this semester starting January. We have codified documents critical to efficient faculty operation. We have the Manual of Operation on its second edition. We have program guides, which are always updated by our program faculty during their program reviews during the years, normally funded or usually funded by our API, of course. And then we have here, of course, different people working with us. We have tenured faculty as against the total number of faculty from 2010 to 2016. We have 12, of course, with 5 PhDs, and the rest have MS or MA. And we have an increasing trend of tenured faculty here, and we hope to have another one tenured before I leave as well, according to Dean Mel. Before she will leave, she's hoping for one to be tenured, and I'm hoping as well to have one tenured before I leave. So we have about 9 over 12 now tenured. So I think this is a very good trend. They are not just leaving the faculty from time to time. So this is, I think, a good indication of a good profile. And then we have the number of affiliate faculty and lecturers from 2010 to 2016. We derive most of our, because we have several courses offered every semester, we have several affiliate faculty and lecturers, increasing trend as well from 2010 to 2016. We have about 81 already combined affiliate faculty and lecturers, and we're still planning, or we are still pushing for the increase in the number of this in the pool. Number of foreign faculty and internationally based Filipino faculty actively teaching right now. So we have increasing trend as well of this category. Of course, we have our reps, admin staff at the Dean's office. We have reps, 2 actually, 1 more is to be hired, the one that was vacated by Maripress. And then we have admin officer, only one. We have 1 driver. We have admin assistant and NGW. We have NGWs charged against the API. There are 4 of them. We have NGW charged against the gender office. We have 1. We have 3 graduate assistants, and we have 2 student assistants. We would like to explore TF and TA, but we are still we are constrained by our offerings. We have only up to master's level, and the requirement is that the TA or TF should be of higher, of course, and we don't have undergrad, so they cannot be teaching with us. So it's difficult to hire one this time. Staff and staff development, we are always enjoining everyone to be serious about professional development. We have one PhD graduate in the person of Joanne Serrano for that period of 2010 to 2016. We have 5 pursuing PhDs now. We have Maripres, who has just finished the comprehensive examination, now proposing for her dissertation. We have Juvie Hervasio doing a PhD in Spain. We have Myra Oruga doing a PhD in nutrition at the College of Human Ecology in UPLB. We have Rita Ramos doing a PhD in La Salle, and Queenie doing a PhD in UP Diliman. And we have 3 NGWs actually who are pursuing masters. They have flexi time here. When they came, they were already finishing, or they have started a lot, so we allow them on flexi time because after all, they would be serving us and enriching their contribution to the faculty and the university. We had always been encouraging sustained attendance to trainings by faculty, by reps, and admin staff. Membership of FMDS, I always see to it that FMDS will always become member of academic and scientific organizations. I encourage the program chairs to do that. Of course, I do not know their affiliations of the different programs. We have about 11 programs, 12 programs. So it's very difficult to know each of them. So I always ask the program chairs to do collaborative work with their respective scientific societies. So we are now a member, an institutional member. The FMDS is an institutional member of the Eastern Regional Organization for Public Administration, or EROPA. We have the National Association for Social Work Education Incorporated, Association of Nursing Service Administrators of the Philippines, where the dean will be sitting in as one of the governing board members. The Philippine E-Learning Society, and the International Partnership for Satoyama Initiative, or IPSI. So this is actually a global initiative that was crafted during the Conference of the Parties in 2010 in Nagoya, Japan. So this is a global organization composed of several nationals, and we are participating every year in their conferences. And of course, we put up a very functional website as a venue for communicating and sharing of resources and sustaining connectivity with students, with alumni, with the staff, and with the faculty. So we have here also our Alfresco, a is that a software? A program where we are storing all our resources, and we just get our resources from there. So new faculty would be they would not have a hard time in looking for some resources. They can always get from our Alfresco, which we also update from time to time by each faculty member. Of course, with that, our EADS, the Internal Academic Assessment and Development System, we have here. This is an internal audit of our activities. We have, in 2015, we have 64.65. And in 2012, we have 61.97. At least there is an increasing trend. So we have here the academic credentials is only 5 over 10. Should be 10. So these are areas that we have to attend to scrutinize and to plan for during reviews. We have overall track record that would include hiring, our academic practices and academic standards. That would be overall track record of 6.5. Teaching performance of only 2.7. Teaching performance is about, I think this is all about the employment of graduates, because we just noted they're not applicable. But I think we have to place, ma'am, 98 to 100%, so that we can have higher, because they are working actually. Of course, during the workshop, we were advised to have EADS plus plus so that we can bring up here our own UPOU EADS. And then we have research and artistic output. I think we have a good mark here. Extension, we have a good mark as well. So we have a total of 64.65. We have our ranking across the system. We have, in 2012, we were ranked 37 out of 114 across CUs. And in 2015, we are ranked 20 out of 97. So maybe not that bad. Future challenges. Finalizing the following programs. We have a 5-year-old Bachelor of Entrepreneurship program. Actually, it started with the Bachelor of Management and Development Studies, and until it evolved into the Bachelor of Entrepreneurship. We have the complete curriculum with course outlines already. It passed through the evaluation of the curriculum committee of FMDS, and then later the committee was saying that maybe it's not for us, or maybe an undergrad program may not be for us. But then I think when we were in Taiwan, we were so inspired to have this program revived. So I hope the next leadership would be pushing this through. We have the Master of Social Entrepreneurship as well, with complete curriculum, but no outlines yet. We have PhD in Sustainability Studies with complete curriculum as well, but no course outlines yet. We are planning to have the course outlines before the end of March. And then having a faculty manual and student handbook, because we have many of our, we have the program guides, we have the manual of operation. I think we can have this in a faculty manual or student handbook of the faculty. And then we have an increasing one of our desires again would be increasing the faculty and admin pool, because we have a very lean number of faculty and admin support. But then we have so many programs, both academic and the continuing education program. So we would like to increase the faculty not only through the allocation of item or plantilla from the UP system and the DBM, but through faculty affiliates, lecturers, TAs, and TFs. Putting more effort in translating RDGs into publications so that we would have more contribution. Having the Journal of Management and Development Studies indexed in Scopus, continuing to serve the marginalized sector, elevate their standard, professionalize their advocacies, like our UPOUers ambassadors and the wood carvers and many more. We are also desiring to sustain an increasing trend of our EADs, which will be the basis of API approval starting this year. So starting this year, all APIs will be based on the EADs. All APIs should be based on the, like for example, if you have a low mark on, in our case, teaching performance, then we can charge API proposals and we can, towards that, so that it could be enhanced. And then of course, we would be aiming to be CHED, Center of Excellence for Management Sciences, Health Sciences, and other areas of development studies. Because you see, as far as my experience at the Institute of Biological Sciences and the School of Environmental Science, both are centers of excellence. The need is only for CESAM, they were required only 15 ISI publications to get into the rank, the honor of Center of Excellence. So I think this would be very doable for our faculty. So I hope we would be working on this. And we would also ask the affiliate faculty to have UPOU as one of their addresses, because that would be counted for us as well during the evaluation for the CHED, Center of Excellence or Center of Development program. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. June. So Based doon sa presentation, mukhang maraming gagawin yung next din, ano? Okay, so we would now come to the open forum. Can we request the two deans to occupy the front space? Okay, may mga i-distribute din po kami ng mga small pieces of paper. Okay, kung mahiya po kayo na magtanong. Okay, who would like to throw the first question? May magtatanong ba? Natakot na. Baka may gustong yeah. Okay, may magtatanong ba? Otherwise, in-invite na po tayo ni Joanne. Yon. Ano daw ang gagawin after? Oo. Long press, sir.
I would still be affiliated with the FMDS, of course. I am teaching the NREM program, so I'll still be around. Of course, I'll be full-time with the Institute of Biological Sciences. We are now cleaning up the plant systematics laboratory, and there are lots of items in there. Dr. Kloppenberg, the Hoya specialist, had been turning over all his collections and literature to me. Two big balikbayan boxes, LBC, were sent to me last, I think that was till December, because Dr. Kloppenberg is about 96 already. So he told me I would be leaving anytime. So we need, he needs somebody. He told me that I need somebody to pursue what I had started. So I'll be leaving for, I'll still be here. I'll be full-time at the IBS in UPLB, but I'll be still here at FMDS. Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I'm the program chair at the same time, the semester. Yes, ma'am, because according to according to SORP, ma'am, to SORP, they need us. They need us because we have to populate the local government units with people well capacitated with the principles of land use, because that is the very root of the problem of so many environmental degradation and false, no, wrong practices in our communities.
Natutulog na nga po ako eh. Natutulog na ako ng bahay.
Can we request for our viewers online?
And just a thought about the Hoya, sir, since you will now be the Hoya master. Maybe within the context of UPOU, maybe we can have a Hoya online. Because if it has to be made available, not just in Las Bañas, but worldwide. Thank you.
That would be great. Maybe we can have that in our biodiversity program. Biodiversity.
Pwede daw ba makahingi?
May utang pa ko ni ma'am.
Pwede daw ba makahingi ng mga ano na?
Okay, and I think Dr. Jun would still be with us because otherwise I will be singling the activities and the responsibilities of the pre-con for the AAOU conference. Yeah, so we would not worry. Dr. Jun would still be with us. Okay, any other questions? Okay, No more? Okay, thank you very much, Dean Bandalaria and Dean June. Okay, and thank you very much also for coming here. Before we end, I would like to announce that we're going to have the public forum for the two nominees next week. That will be February 20. Okay, so we would have the public forum on the 23rd of February. Okay, that would be 10 a.m., the same room, okay, here. And we would be listening to the plans of the nominees, one from each faculty. Okay? And I think okay na siguro i-announce kung sino yung nominee, ano? Because we have released the memo for this public forum, and we also have released the CV and the plans of the two nominees. Okay? For the Faculty of Information Communication Studies, we have Dr. Alexander Flor. Okay? Ano yan? Laban ba yon? Laban? PDP laban? Okay, for the Faculty of Management and Development Studies, we have Dr. Primo Garcia. Ano yan? Independent party. Okay, so with that, thank you very much again.